Hi everyone, my name is Soraya and I wanted to do a video that I feel is just fundamental on the twin flame journey, and that is the topic of emotions on the twin flame journey. You guys know, if you've met your twin flame, if you've spent any length of time with your twin flame, whether it's the first time you've met, a conversation you're having, time that you're spending physically together, you know that your twin flame makes you feel feelings. They evoke all kinds of feelings within you, feelings that you probably have never felt before, feelings of whether it's just this deep love, this connection, this understanding, being met where you live. Like that was like the biggest thing that for me personally, when I met my twin flame, it was like, oh my God, like he gets it, like he actually sees me and he understands me. That was something I hadn't experienced before. And so it's like we all kind of have these feelings, and this is really what kind of captivates us about our twin flame is we're like, it's not so much the way that they are, the way that they look, the way that they, I mean, yeah, we're attracted to them, of course, but like it's just this, like, it's this place that they meet us with God. That's just so profound and so unique. And that's really what, that's what pulls us in. That's where we're like, oh my God, what is this? Like, it's just so captivating. But here's the thing about twin flames, and this is kind of what I really want to focus this video on, is the other side of feeling your feelings, and that is feeling the feelings that maybe you don't want to feel or you haven't wanted to feel before, or maybe even the feelings that are unconscious to you. Because your twin flame is you, right? Like your one consciousness expressing itself as a masculine and a feminine energy, but you're one, like you're coming from the same place. And so they will reflect everything to you. At the core, I'm talking about like the core of who you are. They'll reflect your values, they'll reflect your feelings, your thoughts, your opinions on different things. I mean, unless you're not clear. If you're not clear on something, they'll be unclear. But they're reflecting you to you. Like they're showing you where you are and how you feel, and just what's going on inside of you. And the thing about twin flames is it's not something that they try to do. It's just them being them, right? Like they're you. So they're another part of you. So they're just going to show you what's going on inside of you. They will trigger you because they're going to show you not only all the amazing, wonderful things that you feel, that, like all these values and like, oh my God, yes, they get it. They understand me. We feel the same way about all these different things, and they're going to reflect all of that to you, but they're also going to reflect to you the things that you're afraid to look at and the things that maybe you don't want to look at within you. So it's a little bit of everything, and they're not like sitting here like trying to do it, because it's just who they are, right? Like you don't have to try to be the way you are. So being close to them, seeing them, communicating with them, these things will come up where they're going to show you things that maybe you didn't want to feel before. And so really this journey is about really looking at and embracing all of who we are. That is what Jeff and Shalia teach. That is the twin flame journey. If you just want like a relationship just to like either get attention or have a companion or just go do romantic things with, like go on a date with or whatever, you can go find that. Those are like everywhere. Like that's easy to find. Your twin flame is just a different ball game. Your twin flame is someone that if you want that, if you just want the surface stuff, you won't be able to stay with your twin flame, because your twin flame gives you so much more than that. And I don't mean that like to say like it's all like sunshine and roses, because it can be challenging to see those parts of yourself that you may not want to see. But it's just important to know and really get clear on what you actually want. Your twin flame is about you experiencing heaven on earth. It's about you experiencing the fullest expression of who you are. God created you with your twin flame so that you could partner together in walking with God. And they're going to show you all kinds of things. They're going to teach you things. They're going to show you where to go deeper. They're going to, ask you questions that are really going to provoke you and get you to go deeper into your values and what you really want. They are your teacher. They're not just your lover. They're your lover, your best friend, your partner, and your teacher. They're all the things. And so, it's about really getting clear on the fact that, do you just want the high or do you want the whole thing? Because that's really the purpose of your twin flame, is to give you the whole thing, to show you the way. And so yeah, that's the first thing, is get clear on what you really want and really establish that you don't actually just want, a relationship. You actually do want heaven on earth in every area of your life. You do want to heal everything in your life. You want the fullest expression of who you are. I know for me, like that's how I manifested my twin flame. I didn't know that twin flames were real, but I knew I've always had this very deep desire to fulfill my potential and to know what I'm capable of and what God was capable of doing in my life. And I knew I didn't want to settle in a relationship that would weigh me down and hold me back. I wanted a partner, like a true partner who could actually meet me where I live and then go deeper into God, into love with. And yeah, that's how I met my twin flame, because that's what I wanted. And so, yeah, that's what it's about, you guys. Like that is it. That is the twin flame journey. You know, it's not everybody's ready for this. But if you are ready, it is the most rewarding thing that you will ever experience. It is the relationship that you can invest into for all of eternity, and you will always get love back, and you will always be loved perfectly through that relationship. You know, it's not an empty hole where you just throw your energy into and it's just gone. It's like, this is that relationship where you can like go into the nitty gritty and like really move through things in your life and overcome things and heal your life in a meaningful way. And so, like I said, your twin flame is your perfect mirror. They will reflect everything to you. And here's the thing about energy. Here's the thing about emotions is emotions don't actually like disappear. They don't just like poof, gone. Like, oh, I don't want this. Okay, like let's say I decide I don't want anger. I hate anger. Anger doesn't exist to me, and I like just push anger out of my consciousness, and like I make it unconscious, right? Like I'm not aware of it anymore. And I'm like, I don't want to feel that. I don't want to feel that. Well, you know, it's still there. It's still there. I'm sorry. It's still there. You can't actually get rid of your emotions. And what happens is those emotions kind of like remain like trapped in our consciousness. They remain pushed down, and they actually over time create illnesses and other issues that come up from those emotions being trapped. If you look up any kind of illness, this is really interesting. You start looking up like the metaphysical meaning of an illness or the emotional meaning of or significance of an illness. You can look up everything, and it's so on point. It's fascinating. But yeah, it's all just a reflection of our inner state. The outer world, our outer life, our physical bodies, all of it is a reflection of our inner state. And as we heal our inner state, everything else in our life heals, and it comes back into perfect alignment with what God intended. And so if you have these emotions that you've pushed down for one reason or another, it's still there. It's not going to just poof, be gone, and it's just not there anymore. Just because you're not looking at it doesn't mean it's not there. And so what your twin flame does is they show you all those places that maybe you're not aware of, or maybe you've chosen not to be aware of, and they help you heal it, and they reveal it to you so that you can love yourself there and bring that part of you back into union with yourself. You can come back into union with that part of yourself. And so that's really the gift of mirroring. They show you all of the wonderful things that you get to enjoy more of. It's so great. Like you thought that this part of your life was so great, and then it's like double with your twin flame. It's so much more fun. And then they'll show you the parts of yourself that you may not want to see, but that is also showing you even more love that you can experience in your life and helping you heal. And so what you do with those feelings, like let's say your twin flame triggers something in you, like let's say you have an unconscious fear of abandonment, an unconscious fear of betrayal, like you're going to be loved and then love is going to betray you, or that you can't be loved for who you really are, that you can't be accepted, that you have to work hard to be loved, you have to work hard for your good. Let's say you have all these different beliefs. Your twin flame will reveal them to you by basically like showing them and saying, hey, like this hurts, this feels bad. And as soon as you feel that discomfort and your twin flame has triggered you, that's an opportunity to make a new choice to love and accept yourself there. And to take that feeling that before you pushed down and you kind of pushed away from you, and bring it back into your love and embrace it and allow that feeling to be felt fully. Be present with the feeling. Don't resist it. Don't push it down. Don't be waiting for it to be over, because that's conditional love, right? Because you're like, oh, this feels really bad. When is it going to be gone? Oh my God, when's it going to be gone? That's conditional love. We want to like fully embrace the feeling right where it is and just accept it right where it is. Allow the feeling to be felt fully, and then it will finally be released. And in that place where there was that tense energy and that yucky energy, now love can flow there, and it feels so much better. And that part of you is now healed. You have now healed that part of your relationship with God. You cannot unheal that. Like it is done. And all of a sudden you feel lighter and more clear, and you're able to move further in your life and experience more love in your life. And so that is the journey, and that's what the emotions are. And the best thing I can recommend is to get clear on the fact that you really do want to heal. It is so painful to hold on to emotions. I was someone where most of my life I pushed a lot of things down, and I thought that life would be better if I didn't have to feel them. I could just push them down, I could focus on other areas of my life and just ignore those parts of myself. I've been doing this work for about 3 years, to varying degrees, right? But I've been doing this work for about 3 years, and what I've noticed is that I've healed in ways that I didn't know that I could. When I started this work, my energy was very low. I felt like I kind of had like really like low, I was confident, but I had like low self-esteem in certain areas. There were a lot of imbalances in my life because I wasn't feeling my feelings, and I've noticed now, like, I just feel so much lighter and I feel so much better in ways that I couldn't have even articulated before. Like, it's just made such a significant impact on my life. And you really don't know how good life can feel until you let go of the things that weigh you down. And so that's what your twin flame is for. Like, yes, they're your lover. Yes, you're going to have amazing time together. Yes, they're your best friend. You're going to have the conversations that never end, and just the banter and the fun and the playfulness. You're going to have all of that. You're going to have the partnership of like them being with you and understanding you and walking with you. And like the partnership between twin flames is just seamless because you guys understand each other so deeply. You're going to have all of that. But you're also going to have your partner in your perfect life with God, who is going to walk you through and show you all of these places that are hurting so that you can bring love there, so that you can have peace and freedom there. And what more can you ask for? You know, like it's you could have like everything in the world, but if you don't feel healthy and whole and healed on the inside, it just doesn't make up for it. Like, there's nothing that replaces that. It's so valuable. And your twin flame loves you with what you need. This is another thing I came to realize is my twin flame doesn't give me what I want. My twin flame gives me what I need. He's always showing me what I need to see, because that's the most loving thing for me. He's not trying to do this. This is God loving me through him. And God always loves me through him perfectly. And so whatever he's doing, it's serving me, it's serving our union, and it's helping us both become more clear. And the same is true for me. Like, I do things that have triggered him before. And it's really like, it's been something that we've both had to just kind of go deep and really look at those places that we were hurting and love ourselves there. And it's just like in the Bible, it says perfect love casts out fear. It's like you have to face down your fears and love them so that the fear can be gone. That's the only way through, you guys. You cannot push it down. You cannot ignore it. The only way to be free is to go through the darkness and bring the light. And so that's what your twin flame does. That's what those emotions are all about. And I just encourage you guys to just embrace it, embrace this journey. And I just hope that you will just see how much your twin flame loves you. They love you so much. They love you so much, you guys. They don't just want to like make you feel good right now. They want you to have the most ultimate life that you possibly can. They want you to feel and experience everything that God intended for you. And so that's what they're there for. And that's what this journey is all about. And you can love yourself. You can bring all those parts of you back into union. The way that you do this, if you guys want more information about that healing process, you can learn that in Jeff and Shalea's book. It's called Twin Flames, Finding Your Ultimate Lover. You can find that on Amazon. The link will be down below. That will give you, there's a whole chapter on the mirror exercise that will show you how to love those parts of yourself that are hurting. And if you guys need anything else, just any kind of support on your twin flame journey, I am a certified ascension coach. You can find all of my coaching services and products at my website, www.twinflamesinharmony.com. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.